It's 20 to 11 and we're literally just finishing up filming the podcast. I am absolutely shattered. Hi everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of Building the Brand. So today's Monday and it is I think the 28th of April. It's around about 10 to 5 at the moment in the evening. So I have spent the full day at university today doing my medical prescribing course. Lee's been at work. And I've actually got a meeting booked for 5 o'clock with a potential supplier. So I know that we mentioned in the last vlog that we were having a bit of an issue with the supplier for the product for our business. So hopefully today we will be getting some more, or we'll be getting some answers about whether we can go with the supplier, what they offer, etc. So come along with us and sit in on the meeting, and then we will debrief afterwards to let you know how it goes. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. You?
Not too bad, thank you.
I've got Jessie, who's also a co-founder, so...
Hi. Hi, nice to meet you, Jessie. Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, so we're both pharmacists by background, and we are starting this company called BioLeaf. So the idea is that we do at-home capillary blood testing, and we just give advice on lifestyle factors and just try and reduce cardiovascular disease.
But we're hoping to put our products in gyms, so because we're sort of targeting that community. Do you get a lot of failed samples?
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been a big help.
No problem. Good to chat, and I will see you on Thursday.
See you Thursday.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. That's quite good.
That was quite good.
I feel like that is the best we've had so far in terms of... So we've just finished the call with one of the companies that we might be going with. It was good.
It was very what's the word I'm looking for? Promising.
Promising.
Yeah.
Well, it does everything that we wanted to do.
Yeah, please.
It does everything that we wanted to do, and it allows us to still launch in the time frame that we want to launch, which is hopefully around the June mark. But yeah, we've got a trial with it on Thursday, haven't we?
Yeah.
So this is the Monday after the first episode's been released.
Yeah, I did explain that before, that it was Monday. So we've literally just got back from Costco because we went shopping. I'm just making dinner now. So it was a couple of hours ago now. The actual meeting. But yeah, it was really positive, and hopefully by the end of this week we will know whether we are going with this company or not.
Yeah.
And if we're going with this company, we know the exact launch date of when the business or when the product will go live. And so it's exciting because it means that we can start organising things and putting plans in place, because at the moment everything's still all up in the air, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you tell them what the business is?
No, I didn't.
So the business is called BioLeaf, and it is a blood testing service at home. The idea behind it is that it allows you to look into biomarkers as opposed to just using weight as the health measurements that we all use. People look at the scales, BMI, body fat, and think that that's the be all and end all, don't they?
Yeah.
Whereas we're going to look into cardiovascular. And the reason why we picked that, well, there's a few reasons. One, it's still the biggest killer on the planet, over 19 million deaths globally. And also, I'm subject to it.
Yeah. I think that's a really
I'm subject to it from two different ways. So I've got a genetic form of diabetes called glucokinase moldy.
Mm-hmm.
So that puts me at a higher risk anyway of metabolic disorders.
Yeah.
And then, like you keep saying, my family history is littered with cardiovascular disease. And it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So my dad, he's had 2 heart attacks now, and he had one at 50 and 51.
Yeah.
His dad, I think 48. His granddad, 48. On both sides of the family, strokes, angina. It's bad, isn't it, really? And
yeah, it is scary.
when we got our bloods done, for example, so we looked at a marker called ApoB. We'll go into our podcasts. I'm not going to go into too much science here, but basically my value was, I think it was 4 times higher in terms of percentile than a lot of people that we know who got it done.
Yeah.
And in terms of body composition, I've got less
Yeah.
body fat than them. I obviously live a different lifestyle. I don't drink, haven't drank for over 2 years. So the point we're trying to make is that on the surface, everyone might look healthy, but beneath the surface.
I think that's important because we actually have a skin in the game if you want to put it in that context, because you actively need, like, because it's obviously close to your heart, you need to be doing things to mitigate your risk, and measuring it is one of them, where at least you know now what your ApoB is, like we've just said, and so you, since you got that result, have actively done things within your lifestyle.
And we'll assess it again when the company goes live. We'll do another test for ourselves.
Yeah.
Any results we do, we're going to make them transparent, because, like I said, in I think some of the launch or the advertising videos that we've been putting on Instagram or soon to put on Instagram, is that no one's ever found the actual key to longevity. No one knows it.
Yeah.
There's all these different aspects which maybe in isolation are better than others, but as we all know, when you put stuff together, it never necessarily goes to plan.
Yeah.
So we're on the same journey. We're trying to find out that you're cooking that meal. We might find out in 5 months' time that them meals are awful.
I am cooking, by the way, chicken with some garlic, some chili, soy sauce, a little bit of peanut butter, and then just vegetables, so some mushrooms and broccoli, and then we'll have that with sticky rice. And we eat this all the same diet basically every week, but it's all just whole foods, healthy stuff. Yeah. Again, it's all good stuff that we know of right now, like you say.
Well, that's the thing. It's always moving. Science is evolving, and we just want people to be informed.
Yeah. But I think also, like, the important thing about BioLeaf as well is that we don't want it to just be another capillary blood testing company. So there are a lot out there already. We want to be a bit different in the context of, like you say, we are actively doing it, and we want to have a face to the brand. So, like, we want to be the brand and prove that, yeah, okay, you know, we work a busy job, we work 9 to 5, but you know, your health is the most important thing, and without your health, you know, you don't have wealth. Like, your health is your wealth, isn't it? And so, you know, we want to show that you can do it, where you can live a healthy lifestyle and have a busy job, or you know, and just create a community.
Yeah. The next thing is that we've got to hope people actually like who we are and what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's the battle. But yeah, we don't want it to be a faceless brand. And we're always open for suggestions and any advice that people have, but there's always room for improvement.
Of course.
But what is the plan from this one? Where are we going to go with this vlog now?
So probably we might pick it up again tomorrow, or if there's anything that we, you know, come across. But definitely on Wednesday we'll try and film something, because we've got a content day booked in, haven't we? So we've got a photographer coming to do some pictures for the website.
Oh, the website.
Yeah, and then on Thursday we've got another meeting with the suppliers who we were speaking to tonight. So yeah, probably maybe tomorrow if there's anything that goes on, and then if not, it'll definitely be Wednesday that we'll pick up the vlog again. But yeah.
Cool. We'll see you in a bit. The only thing with filming like this is that you actually don't have a clue, do you?
No.
On what you're doing and how straight it is.
It's very like vlogger 2012.
2012. Oh well, we live in the past. I'm just recording it anyway. So this is what our Sunday morning has come towards. Just filming in a park. Meditation. With our videographer who doesn't find a pair of pants to fit him, because you can see his boxies.
Ready, Calvin?
And just for context, this is all for an 8-second auto loop video on the website. You wouldn't think you were in Western here, would you?
You actually wouldn't.
We haven't spoken to you for a while. I think the last time that we actually picked up the camera for this was last Sunday, I want to say, and we're now Saturday, so nearly a week later. Hasn't been much that's been going on, but we have made some progress, so we will update you. I'm literally just in the back room because we've been filming this morning, just doing some content for our Instagrams. So again, we'll show you some behind the scenes of that in a bit because we're going to go into the gym. Lee's just making a coffee for us. It's been a gorgeous day today. The sun's been out all day, hasn't it? Unfortunately, we've been stuck in doing our content. But yeah, so I'll let Lee make the coffee and then I will come back on and we will update you on what's been going on this week.
What do you mean focusing on me?
Like it's moving to you.
As in, like, it moves with me?
I think so. We're back on the old podcast spot.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just walking around like an idiot.
So I was just saying before that we would update everyone on where we're up to with what happened this week.
When was the last time you filmed?
So the last time I said that we filmed was last Sunday, I think, when we were doing the content day with Tom. So I think that the last shot maybe like us in the park was it, I think.
Oh yeah, might have been.
But since then, not loads has happened, but we have made a lot of progress with coming towards the end of the finalising the deal with our suppliers, haven't we?
Yeah. So we had to agree 5 different blood tests from the beginning.
Yeah. So 5 different panels. So initially I think we'd said on here that we were definitely doing heart health, which is, again, that's the one that we're going to roll out with, isn't it?
Yeah, so normal heart health, and then we've done advanced heart health, which we've only just been able to get, really.
Yeah, which we had a really unexpected email at 5 o'clock on Friday, so yesterday, saying that the blood test that we wanted from the very beginning, which is this advanced heart health, they could do. So that was really positive, and that was a nice way to end the week, wasn't it? So yeah, we're rolling out with heart health and then advanced heart health, and then we did also a panel for nutrition, which was like vitamins.
Well, what was it? Vitamin D, B12,
folate. Yeah.
I think they were the 3, weren't they? Then we've done men's health, so like testosterone, sex hormone binding globulin, all them things to see whether it's active. And then we've got women's health. Yeah,
which is estrogen, testosterone, sex hormone binding globulin. I think actually the women's one was specifically for PCOS, hormonal health, which is a huge thing, I think, isn't it?
It is.
So yeah, but with those ones, I think we both have agreed that we obviously have a very good understanding of what the biomarkers are. However, I think the way that me and you are, we want to know like in detail every single one, so that we're making sure that we're giving the correct advice. So them ones will probably be rolled out later on.
Yeah, we're going to see how this one goes first, and we've looked into all the studies and evidence for cardiovascular health, metabolic disease, and try and prevent them through lifestyle. This company is, like all of our podcasts anyway, we're informational purposes, because to go as a diagnostic and screening service, you have to be regulated again.
Yeah.
And we're not doing that. We're doing it. Well, the reason why we're setting up this company is because we're targeting people that would have never have been tested.
Yeah.
So then when you eventually do need to go to your GP or some form of health provider within the future, you've got at least some form of data within the last 20 years.
Yeah, you can pick up trends.
Yeah, we've got baseline thing. Because people will come back to you and say, oh, my value's normal. Normal doesn't mean anything. It just means that
you're normal within a population.
Now, depending on where that population is, how that population is acting, you could be normal within an unhealthy population.
Which is what it usually is measured off, isn't it? So whenever they come up with these parameters for instance, it's
A lot of
usually
them.
off a population that is not, it's not optimal. The health is not optimal of the population, and so it's usually men as well that they use the parameters off, and usually men over the age of 50. And so but anyway,
it was something that we didn't know because we look at blood tests all the time, don't we, in our normal job. And then the one that comes to mind is liver tests, so liver function tests. One of them being ALT. I'm not going into all the science.
I know, because I was going to say, this is
but this is why we wanted to go more in depth with the other things. Is that we found out if you live in Liverpool, for example, your number can go to 49, and if you live in Cheshire, Manchester, it goes to 41. So that means you need more time. To get your liver damaged before we intervene.
Yeah, for anyone as well who's maybe watching from America or not in the UK, Liverpool is classed as quite a deprived area of the country, whereas Cheshire's classed as quite a well-off area of the country, and that's where the difference or why the difference is. But yeah, we're also doing the podcast, so we're starting the podcast up again tonight, hopefully. I've just literally had to delete all the photos that I've had on my phone for like the last 8 years in order to give ourselves some space. But we'll once we've set it up all later, because we're obviously going to do it in that room that we were just in before. We'll show you how we've set it up and everything, and then maybe just film a little bit of like behind the scenes of that. And then we're going to now go and do some content in the gym, so I'll probably take you in there and maybe just show you where we film the content in the gym, because for those of you who don't know, we do have a home gym which we've been renovating the house, haven't we, for a number of years now. So I'll take you in there, and then
and in terms of how we're going about building the brand, so Instagram, we're going to do more. Well, we were discussing it yesterday. We are using the podcast to go into more detail so that we're not overwhelming people on YouTube videos or vlogs. The vlogs are hopefully to see how we're doing it, and if it helps anyone else see, I don't know, the steps behind all the processes, then it's a win. Instagram, it's hard to convey anything health or scientific or knowledge based within 60 to 90 seconds, and you're appealing to an audience that once 3 seconds has come, if they're not interested, that's it. So it's trying to utilize all these to try and build our brand, and then eventually go into the community.
Like, just for context as well, like what you were saying about what goes behind it, it's Saturday now. It's what, like 4:15. Like I say, it's been sunny all day and we're in doing this, and I feel like that's the side of sort of building a business that maybe not many people do see, is the sacrifice that does go into it. And we also do work full time. I'm doing my prescribing. You're like, this morning you've been up at 7:30 to be out for 8:30 to work with your dad. I think we mentioned that last time. So we do sacrifice a lot, and so
garden this morning.
We're just so hoping that actually it's all worth it in the end, and that we can build a business that we are proud of, and that it does what it says, that it does help people, and it allows us to basically live out our dream, which is to work for ourselves, doing something that we are so passionate about. But
it's hard to, so like you just said, then we're stuck in on a Saturday. Other people might not see it, so other people are happy doing normal 9 to 5s or whatever it is that they do in their lives. We're not. We want to have more, but then until we actually make some form of success from this, success is subjective, whether that means more money, more time, freedom. It's all individual for everyone, but people might not understand you from your friendship groups or family. So I think that's what we were talking about before, that we're declining more things with family and all them things, and because we haven't got multi-millions basically within the bank.
We haven't even got multi-thousands or hundreds.
But you get what I'm saying.
I know what you mean.
People might think, why are they actually going to all these extremes to not have any rewards at this moment in time? And it's a gamble, isn't it?
It is.
It's the only gamble I really take, apart from meeting you.
But okay, so I'll take you in the gym in a sec then. I think you're just going to drink your coffee, and then we're going to go and film some content for late. I've done all mine this morning. Well, most of it. I've just got a few more things to do in the gym. So I'll see you in a minute. We've just in the middle of filming Lee's stuff, aren't we?
Oh, we're trying to. So squats, and then diabetes isn't the whole story, and then
Okay.
my other health problems.
Cool. Let's get back to it then. So it's 20 to 11 and we're literally just finishing up filming the podcast. I am absolutely shattered. Are you tired?
I'm not too bad.
I'm tired, but we're just going to film one more thing for the reel that we need to put out tomorrow. And then Lee said that he's going to stay up tonight to do them. I don't know how he's doing that because he's been up since 7:30, but I am actually so tired, so I probably will be going to bed after this. But yeah, do you want to film this then?
Yeah.
Morning guys, so it's the next day. I think we signed off the vlog last night when we were finishing up with the podcast. So by the time this video actually goes up, the podcast will have gone live, but it's going live tonight at 6 p.m. I feel like we haven't really got much else to say. Obviously it's Sunday today. We're going to Chester to just go and grab some lunch and grab a coffee. So we're probably just going to sign this vlog off here, and hopefully in the next episode, we will have signed off on the product and we will have that exciting news to share with you. So catch you at the next episode.